Yes, more rain and flooding across San Diego this morning after this storm left a mess, bringing down trees, causing these sinkholes.
Yeah, a lot of damage around town too here. Thanks for being here at 6 a.m. everyone. I'm Eric Connard.
And I'm Nada Irampour. And new this morning, it does appear some parts of the UC San Diego campus have their power back after reports of a major outage that happened overnight.
Yeah, this happened around midnight. Students describing the moment power went out.
I realized that there is like a loud boom coming from like the outside. I don't know where it came from, honestly. But all of a sudden, I just see like my monitor, my computer started charging, like the fridge was like off, and I realized, oh, I think we're in a power outage.
Everyone was coming outside, screaming from the windows, like, where's the power? And some people were screaming that they had finals due today also. So it was chaos.
Oh man, finals today too. One student tweeting, the power fully going out at UCSD during finals is such a vibe. It's not clear what caused this power outage. CBS 8 has reached out to UC San Diego and SDG&E for more information, but they have not got back to us on this.
Finals week, the stress of that, and then imagine your computer shuts down in the middle of it all.
Yeah, and then yeah, we have the storm that we've been talking about as well. We have team coverage for you. Dana Marie McNichol is in Mission Valley with a look at the flooding there.
We are going to start with meteorologist Evan Narani. You've been tracking the storm, so tell us, Evan, what can we expect today now?
So things are dwindling as we head through the rest of the day. Scattered showers, the occasional quick moving showers, really all we have on the forefront for the day today. Take a look at what our radar imagery looks like right now at the 6 o'clock hour. You can see out North County up around Oceanside, really north of Del Mar. We're still holding on to some of those scattered showers. South of Del Mar through the South Bay, we are mainly dry with a decent amount of cloud cover. And then over the mountaintops, we're still working through a lot of that snow above about 4,500 to 5,000 feet. There are going to be times where that drops down to about 4,000 feet. Wider picture shows you in motion that trough of low pressure just around the San Francisco area. It's going to keep weakening as it pushes inland, and as it does so, it'll set us up for drier conditions for Thursday. But for today, Wednesday, we still have those scattered showers, a little bit of sunshine that could be peeking through at times once the sun does come up in about an hour or so. Otherwise, though, temperatures staying on the cooler side of average in the 50s. Coming up, we'll talk about our next opportunity for rain. But this morning, of course, flooding is still a major concern. We have a flood watch in play through 9 p.m. today. Several roads still closed. CBS 8's Dana Marie McNichol is live in Mission Valley this morning in an area prone to that flooding. And Dana Marie, you were mentioning you saw one of those quick downpours of rain as well.
That's right. I mean, we've been here since 4:30 this morning. We really only saw rain for about 10 minutes an hour ago, so sporadic is a really good way to put it. In terms of the flooding here in Fashion Valley, you can see the San Diego River just completely encompassing this road. It's fast moving, and again, it's completely blocked off, so cars, people cannot pass through. We spoke to CAL FIRE about what not to do in a situation like this.
We asked people to slow down and add more time to their commute. If they have to get to work at a certain time, add a couple extra minutes before you leave, because the water on the road is pretty dangerous, and it could be fast moving spots, and we don't want you to crash.
And of course, we want everyone to be safe on those roads. They say water levels can rise fast once a storm starts, so just don't hesitate to move if you do see that rising water. I mean, we've been dealing with so many storms this spring, and we know Mission Valley is not, and Fashion Valley, not the place to be when it rains. So let's take a look at some of those road closures. We know they've been closed since Monday night at 9 p.m. So take a look at your screen now. Camino de la Reina at Camino de la Siesta westbound is closed. Camino de la Reina west of Avenida del Rio eastbound. San Diego Mission Road between Fairmont and Caminito Yucatan eastbound and westbound. Qualcomm Way, Rio San Diego Drive southbound. Mission Center Road between Hazard Center Drive and Camino de la Reina northbound. Ward Road at Camino del Rio North, and then Camino del Este between Station Village Drive and Camino de la Reina. So all of those are completely blocked off. And if you take a look at Google Maps, most of them will show up as blocked off and reroute you around it. But no, if this is somewhere you need to get, give yourself just a little extra time for that. And as the rain continues to come down on the roads this morning, I hope everyone is safe. I'm Dana Marie McNichol coming to you live from Mission Valley.
Dana Marie, thank you. The neighborhoods near the Tijuana River are also flooded after the storm here yesterday. Take a look. The heavy downpour causing extreme flooding, causing difficulty for ranchers and their animals to move. Many move their animals to ranches where the flooding doesn't affect them.
It's extremely deep. It's hard to get around on trail, and even some of the streets are getting quite washed out, and like the actual asphalt gets washed away by the flooding and the rainwater.
Wow, asphalt being washed away. Road closure signs are on Saturn Road and Hollister Street where the flooding is here. CAL FIRE says one vehicle got stuck and needed to be pulled out.
And now this morning, crews are getting ready to repair a new sinkhole. This one in Vista. It's at 365 Pomelo Drive on the east side of the street there. So right now, part of the sidewalk is closed. You also cannot park there. You don't want your car near that. Public Works Department monitoring the sinkhole, saying repairs will begin once the rain passes through. The weather is also impacting many travelers. So this morning, several flights out of the San Diego International Airport are delayed or canceled. So here's the latest. At last checked, 23 flights departing out of San Diego are delayed today. 4 of them canceled. Yesterday, there were over 200 delays and 15 cancellations. Make sure to check with your airline before you head over to the airport. Ooh, that's loud stuff, right? Take a look at this video of yesterday's rain in El Cajon. This was sent by viewers, Chris Allen. Thank you, Chris. You can hear those wind chimes making a lot of noise because the wind was blowing so strong, too. Chris says the storm knocked down some palm fronds as well. We've seen a lot of that across the streets. And now let's show you this video from La Jolla. Wow, that's a lot of water. This viewer, Don Balch, sent us this video. He says this rare waterfall right there happens when Prospect Street floods and spills down onto Girard Avenue. So to see that much water is pretty wild. Right by Jose's right there. So that's just above the cove. And viewer Scott O'Grady sent this photo saying this isn't Mission Bay. It's actually the SeaWorld parking lot after the heavy rain yesterday. It certainly looks like the bay came up and took over. Show us the weather where you live or any damage, of course, only if it's safe for you to take those photos and videos. We would love to see what it's like in your neighborhood. So go ahead and share them on the CBS 8 app. You'll see right there, there's a Near Me feature. Click on the Share With Us button and it'll come directly to our newsroom.
Yeah, we're not the only ones feeling the impact of this severe weather here in Portola Valley in the Bay Area. A driver actually was killed after a tree fell on their van. In Pasadena, a huge tree fell on a house. In San Francisco, the wind caused dangerous waves, forcing some ferry trips to be canceled, leaving some commuters stranded. The wind also overturned a big rig on the Bay Bridge. And in Santa Cruz, an historic state landmark, it's got to come down. Yesterday, crews were seen dismantling the Sea Cliff Pier after it was wrecked by these back-to-back storms. And this latest storm, not quite over yet here as we check in with meteorologist Evan Narani. There's still more punch to this storm.
That's right. I mean, you can see it out at Lake Arrowhead right now. They've already recorded over 5 inches of snow, and judging by this live look out at Lake Arrowhead right now, they will have much more on the way. Now is prime time. Really, overnight from last night through this morning is the perfect opportunity for those mountains to pick up on snow. We've seen that snow level drop to about 4,500 feet or so. So keep us in the know as to what you're seeing out your door, out your window. You can always send your photos in on the CBS 8 app. Click on the Near Me tab. We want to see what you're experiencing. Right now, Julian is right on that rain-snow cutoff. Looks like above 4,500 feet. We've already seen at least an inch of accumulating snow. We're going to keep tabs on what those snow levels look like throughout the day. But for every other elevation, really west of the mountains, we have a flood watch in play, and that's because it's rain. So all that green on the screen is that flood watch. It lasts through 9 p.m. today. When we remove that, we also have a high surf advisory and a winter weather advisory. Winter weather advisory spans all the way through 5 a.m. tomorrow, and that's because we're still going to see those sporadic snow flurries throughout the rest of your day and into early tomorrow. After 5 a.m., chances of any wet weather, whether it be over the mountaintops or even closer to the coastline, those chances dwindle. So we'll see much drier conditions after 5 a.m. tomorrow. But if you're making any travel plans over the mountains for today or even tomorrow, keep this in mind. High surf advisory closer to the coast through 9 p.m. Take a look at temperatures as you walk out the door right now. We are mostly in the 40s out there. 47 for Escondido, 45 for Ramona, 47 for Encinitas, and 56 in San Diego. When we look at these temperatures compared to yesterday, we are a bit colder, 5 degrees colder in Poway and Ramona, and that's because we have fewer clouds on hand to hold in the warmth from yesterday. So because of that clearing trend, we have been been able to cool down quite a bit. We will see into the days to come cooler temperatures with fewer clouds on hand, so we'll watch out for those colder overnight low temperatures that will still be seen moving forward. You can find an extended weather forecast on CBS 8 Plus. That's free on Roku and Amazon Fire. You can download that and get an unabridged forecast and find out more on what to expect throughout the next several days. Let's take a look at traffic and how the roads are shaping up at 611 right now. So far, things out there have been pretty calm. We've continued to monitor the possibility of some minor flooding, especially off toward East County. Ramona is a spot that had one of those symbols up earlier. We also want to let you know about this crash that did just pop up on the 5. This is at Poinsettia Lane, northbound 5, lane blocked there on the 5, and that is not causing any major backups in either direction, but something that we will keep an eye on this morning. Back to you.